Hello. For today's video, we're going to do a point of view where I will be showing you a selection of tichels or Jewish headscarves that you can buy. But I will have links below in the description for where you can actually purchase these tichels. Hello, thank you for coming in. It's nice to meet you. I understand you're here to purchase some tichels. Some people just call them headscarves, but we call them tichels here. And so I saw before you came in for your appointment that you had completed a quiz. It was kind of like a style guide quiz, and so we got a feel for what your style is and what you're looking for in tichels. And so I've actually pre-selected a handful of tichels for you to look at, and you can let me know if you like any of them and would like to purchase them at the end of our appointment. The first tichel I selected is this dark navy blue. You had mentioned that you like blue a lot, especially a dark blue, and so I had picked this one out. If you want to take a look. So it has a little bit of like some bronze and like a cream color, and so that's what it looks like close up. It's a very shimmery material. I will say that this one does not breathe very well because of the material, so you can get kind of hot in it. You can still wear it in the summer, but on really hot days it might get a little hot. And I'm just going to open it up because there is a design I'd like to show you. Let's see if I have it going the right way. Okay. And so it kind of has like a tree or tree leaf design. It sort of makes me think of like the metaphor of an olive branch on an olive tree. And so yes, this isn't satin, it's a synthetic material that feels like satin, so it does feel very nice to touch, and it is very shiny in the light. And so I'll give you a minute to think about that. I'll fold it up and I'll show you some other options. So you don't have to decide on anything right away. Okay. And so that's our dark blue one. Moving on, in still the blue family, this is more of an aqua color. As you can see, it has a little bit of more of a green tone to it. It's not as dark either. This is like an aqua with gold threads that are shimmery. So yeah, I think in this angle right here, you can see how shimmery it is. You had mentioned that you would maybe want one tichel that is more for formal occasions, and this is one of the ones that I would recommend for a formal occasion. I have worn this one actually, not the one I'm holding, but the same model I've worn to a wedding. I've received a few compliments on it. It's not something I would wear every day, but for a formal occasion like a wedding, I think the shimmer is really perfect for that. And I did notice in your the quiz that we had you do that you preferred square tichels, not rectangular. This is a rectangular one, and if you need assistance on how to wrap a rectangular one, we can provide you a few links to some videos that show you how to do it. I personally also like the square tichels more than the rectangular, but I think for a formal occasion, for a tichel that you're not going to be wearing often, it's worth going through the extra effort of trying to wrap a rectangular one just so that you have this fancy one for formal occasions. I think I only have one other rectangular one picked out for you because I know that you prefer the square. But so that's our shimmery formal one. And you can let us know if you can like that one as well. Okay. So moving away from the blues, we have another square tichel. This one is multicolored. It's all in the like red family, but let me find the light color. It goes from light, so this kind of like light red color, and it gradually gets darker and darker, kind of like cherry cola. I think it's really kind of a cool effect depending on which way you fold it before you put it around your head. You'll get a different look, a different variation of where the lights and the darks are. You can have light tails or dark tails. Yeah, and this one is a square tichel. As you can see, it is very sheer and see-through, which is really, well, I would find that most of these sheer ones are much easier to work with when you're trying to wrap them, so that's one plus. But also because it's so sheer, it tends to breathe more easily, and so you should be able to wear this in the summer okay. And I had picked this one out because you mentioned that even though you like blues and cool tones, you do also want something, maybe a bold piece, something that stands out, that's a little bit different. And you also mentioned maybe some earthy tones, which I'll show you in our next selection. And so for our next selection, I picked one that I thought would be more of an earthy tone. So this is a multicolored tichel. I'll open it in a moment. I just wanted to show you. This is very soft. Again, I'll show you it's very sheer and see-through as well, so it breathes easily. It's easy to wrap. But so some of the colors are like this dark green with like a lighter green for the design. It has some oranges that fade into yellows and creamy whites and dark browns. So let me open this one up so you can see how the colors kind of all mesh together. And I'll show you how sheer it is as well. This one might be the most sheer and most see-through. You can see me through it pretty easily. This is one of my favorites. It's a really casual one. It's not necessarily for special occasions like weddings, but it's just, it's so easy to work with, and it's really unique with the colors and how they blend. And much like the one that I showed you previously, depending on which direction you fold it when you're getting it ready to be wrapped, you're going to have different colors showing on the top of your head and different colors showing in the tails. And so I think this is just one of my favorites because it's unique and versatile, and you can wear it more than one way and show off different colors. Just look at the orange. I really like how it stands out with the green. And finally, I have one more rectangular scarf I wanted to show you. Just because you had mentioned some interest in maybe one that's more for the winter. And so this is a pashmina, so it's very thick, but I recommend it for the winter because of that. It'll help keep you warm. This is like a wine color. You can see it's like a dark maroon burgundy wine. And to show you the thickness, maybe it's a little bit see-through, but I'm not even sure if you can see me through this. Yeah, it's pretty thick, so There can be a learning curve with this just because it's thick, and if you're used to the more sheer ones that kind of move more easily, there can be a learning curve, but I wanted to show you in case, it piqued your interest for a winter option. So you think you have some selections? Okay, great. What are they? The dark blue one that I first showed you? Oh yes, let me pull them out just to confirm. So this dark blue one that we first showed you, you'd like to take that one? Okay. I'll put that aside. What else? If anything else. Okay, the brown, orange, green one, the versatile thin one, this one here. Oh, perfect. One of my favorites too. Yeah. I think you'll get a lot of use out of it, especially in the summer. And was there anything else? The aqua shimmery gold shimmer one. Oh wow, that's great. I'm glad to hear that you're interested in trying a rectangular one. Great. And was there anything else? Just those three. Okay, great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some fresh unused ones from the back that I'm going to wrap up in a package for you. If you'd like to go to the front, I'll have my associate bring you out for these. Thank you for coming in. It was nice to meet you, and I hope you enjoy your tichels. Have a good day.